History of Palestine. A complex and fascinating journey. Palestine is a region of profound historical, cultural, and religious significance, with a rich history that spans thousands of years. Located at the crossroads of Africa, Asia, and Europe, this small region has been a melting pot of civilizations, faiths, and cultures. Here's a concise overview of its history. Ancient history. Palestine's history begins in prehistoric times, but its recorded history gained prominence around 3000 BCE with the rise of Canaanite city-states. These early inhabitants were among the first to develop trade networks, interacting with Mesopotamia and Egypt. The region is mentioned in ancient Egyptian texts and is associated with the biblical land of Canaan. By around 1200 BCE, a group known as the Israelites established themselves in the region. According to Jewish tradition, they formed a united monarchy under kings such as Saul, David, and Solomon. Jerusalem became the capital, and the first temple was built during Solomon's reign. However, this kingdom eventually split into two: Israel in the north and Judah in the south. Persian, Greek, and Roman eras. Palestine later became part of the vast Persian Empire in 539 BCE, followed by its conquest by Alexander the Great in 332 BCE. This ushered in the Hellenistic period, which saw the blending of Greek and local cultures. By 63 BCE, the Roman Empire took control of Palestine. It was during Roman rule that the Second Temple in Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 CE following a Jewish revolt. This event had profound consequences for the Jewish population, leading to their dispersal, known as the Jewish diaspora. Meanwhile, Christianity began to emerge from this region, with Jerusalem as a focal point. Islamic rule in the Crusades in 638 CE. During the early Islamic conquests, Palestine came under Muslim rule. The region became part of the Umayyad and later Abbasid caliphates, with Jerusalem gaining special importance in Islam due to the Dome of the Rock and Al-Aqsa Mosque. The Crusades brought waves of conflict between Christian European kingdoms and Islamic forces, particularly between the 11th and 13th centuries. Control of Jerusalem shifted multiple times, but by 1291, the Mamluks of Egypt firmly established their authority over the region. Ottoman rule. From 1516 to 1917, Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire. During this period, the region saw relative stability but also underdevelopment. The area was a mix of various religious communities, including Muslims, Christians, and Jews. By the 19th century, European colonial interests and a growing Zionist movement advocating for a Jewish homeland began to influence the region. Modern history. In the aftermath of World War I, the Ottoman Empire dissolved, and Palestine came under British control as a League of Nations mandate. The British Mandate period, 1920–1948, was marked by growing tensions between Jewish and Arab populations. Immigration of Jews, particularly fleeing persecution in Europe, increased significantly, leading to disputes over land and governance. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a plan to partition Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem as an international city. This plan was accepted by Jewish leaders but rejected by Arab leaders. In 1948, the State of Israel was declared, sparking the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, which led to significant territorial changes and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, known as the Nakba catastrophe. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Since 1948, the region has been at the center of a prolonged conflict. Key events include the 1967 Six-Day War, where Israel occupied the West Bank, Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem, and other territories, and subsequent peace processes, such as the Oslo Accords in the 1990s. Despite numerous efforts, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains unresolved, with debates over statehood, borders, refugees, and Jerusalem continuing to this day. Cultural and historical significance. Palestine is not only a place of political struggle but also a cradle of civilization and spirituality. It is home to landmarks revered in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, such as the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the Western Wall, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Its history reflects a tapestry of human achievement, resilience, and the enduring quest for peace and coexistence. Conclusion: Palestine's history is deeply complex and intertwined with the histories of neighboring regions and world religions. Understanding this history requires acknowledging the diverse perspectives and experiences that have shaped it over millennia. By exploring its past, we can better grasp the challenges and aspirations that define its present and future.